When Josh Duggar was convicted on charges of receiving and possessing CSAM, many observers wondered how his wife Anna Duggar would survive. After all, Anna would now be forced to raise 7 children on her own with no income and no real-world job experience. In the months since Josh's conviction and transfer to federal prison, Anna and her children have gotten by with the help of her in-laws, who have remained wealthy despite a slew of recent scandals. But now there are questions about why the Duggars have continued supporting Josh's wife. Are they merely acting out of love for a woman who has been part of their family for 14 years? Or is it a sense of obligation that's led Jim, Bob and Michelle to offer Anna a place in their home? And most importantly, do the Duggars share Anna's belief that Josh is an innocent man who will soon be vindicated in a second trial? A new report from In Touch confirms that the situation is every bit as complicated as it sounds. The Duggar family fully supports Anna, but it's complicated, says a source close to the family. There are a lot of hurt feelings over what Josh did, the insider adds. Obviously, that's the understatement of the century, but we think the source is trying to convey that even within the Josh's family there are those who realize that the man is guilty of some horrific atrocities. And those people might not be too thrilled with Anna's continued insistence on Josh's innocence or her support of his appeal. According to the source, the realists within the Duggar clan have become skeptical of Anna, and it seems that the feeling is mutual. She still attends family functions because her kids love their cousins, aunts and uncles, but it's not the same for Anna, says the source, adding that Anna is also distancing herself from Josh's sisters. It started after some family members spoke out about Josh's arrest, the source tells In Touch. Anna took it as a betrayal, and she's still not ready to fully forgive some family members. Cousin Amy Duggar has been Josh's most vocal critic, but it's been rumored that members of his immediate family, including Jill and Ginger Duggar, are also convinced of his guilt. And these days, there's sure to be additional squabbling as a result of Josh's bizarre appeal campaign. In their request for a second trial, Josh's lawyers alleged that their client was framed by longtime family friend Caleb Williams. Williams is also a convicted sex offender, and he performed freelance work for Josh's car dealership that might have given him access to the computer that was used to download the CSAM. But Caleb was also in a different state the day that the materials were downloaded, which makes the argument for his guilt yet another far-fetched, last-ditch claim by Josh's legal team. But we're sure Anna is fully supportive of the bizarre claim that her husband was framed by a former friend. And if Josh's request for a second trial is granted, we're sure his wife will be in the courtroom every day to show her support. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe not to miss any details about his second trial.